exactly happened on the 15th of July in Turkey, 2016?
As you well indicated, on 15th of July, there was a coup attempt took place in Turkey by a group of plotters within our military, and but it was failed. This coup attempt was targeting the democratic order and rule of law of Turkey, and it was the attempt was stopped by the Turkish nation, by the Turkish press, and also the majority of the military, because this small group, it's a network which infiltrated in the military since more than a decade, and it just constitutes 1.5% of the Turkish armed forces, Turkish military system.
All right, ma'am, also a state of emergency has been declared. Why so, and also what will be the duration of this state of emergency?
State of emergency is declared and put into force on the 21st of July. It was after the meeting of the Council of Ministers presided by our President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and it was approved by the Turkish Parliament. It is a measure which is which is within our constitution, and also it's a permissible measure which the international law allows for the countries in case of extraordinary situations that could be a direct threat to the security of the nation, of country, or natural disasters. Well, this is in our case, it's a direct threat to the nation. So that is why a state of emergency was declared, and it is for 3 months.
Okay.
But shortly after it is declared, our president and our ministers they stated very clearly that they are gonna do the duration within a half month. They're gonna stop it.
All right, Ms.
If possible.
If possible.
Yeah.
So the current state, what is the current state on human rights? And has Turkey suspended the European Convention on Human Rights?
No, Turkey did not suspend the European Convention on Human Rights. Turkey has the resort to right of derogation. Article 15 of the European Convention of Human Rights allows the states, give the flexibility to suspend some of its obligations in extraordinary situations like a state of emergency. And Turkey is not the only country who declared the state of emergency recently. As you know, last year after the terror attack of 14 November in France, same way a state of emergency was declared, and it was actually in June extended for another 6 months.
All right. What's your take on the allegations against journalists arrested on terror charges?
I mean, these plotters actually they attack also the media institutions. Turkey has a lot of private media institutions, and also they try to overtake the Turkish radio and television. But interestingly, actually, Turkish media stood against this plot, and our president was appealing to public to go into the streets and not to stay in home, and to stop this coup through some primary private channels, private media institutions in Turkey. So this is a network which is infiltrated in various state organs, including media as well. This is a terrorist organization. It is known as a Gülenist movement or Fethullahist terrorist organization. It is religion-based. So what happened is it has also its own media organs. couple of them, almost 16 of them, written media or TV channels or radio stations. So basically, the people who are in connection or somehow affiliated to this network actually are under investigation. Some of them are journalists, but they are not under investigation because of their professions as journalists, but because of their links to this network.
Right, exactly. So these developments, after, let's talk about how these developments, will affect the economy, the business sector as well, and the fact that Turkey is one of the, it's a top destination in the world. Yeah. So in terms of tourism, how will this also, affect developments in Turkey?
When it comes to economy, in a short form, I would say business as usual. From the very first hours, the government declared it is commitment to carry the economy as it is. Mm-hmm. So banking system is still safe and sound, and it's operating as it was operating before 15th of July. And of course, the commitment to free market economy is there fully, and there is Turkish people are very resilient in such kind of situations, and there is an incredible, support and unity in the public, in all the business associations, circles. They are working even much better and faster than before, because this was really a plot for Turkey. So we will overcome with this. And in terms of economy, our Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Mehmet Şimşek, recently he took part in a teleconference with some financial institutions recently, and there he also stated very clearly that the business world will not be affected and is not affected actually, and we still carry out our work, and especially while forming of business councils, business forums, to take part in international business organizations in Turkey or outside Turkey will be as usual. And actually we were working on creating the Namibia Turkish Business Council, which we believe that it is the right time to do so. And the necessary documents were exchanged, and we are really pushing forward to that.
Fantastic.
And in terms of, you are also asked about the tourism. Yeah. Shortly after the coup attempt, our Ministry of Tourism also stated very clearly that this state of emergency will not affect the freedom of the individuals in Turkey, and also the tourists visiting Turkey. It is less than 24 hours after the Atatürk airport was attacked by the coup plotters. Actually, the flights came back to normal without any delay. And the Turkish Airlines carries out its flights as it is. And actually, this situation affected a bit more the capital, and at a certain extent Istanbul, but the rest of Turkey, actually, it did not even feel it that much, in the sense that the touristic resorts, they are carrying out, I know some people that they just called me, said, after 24 hours of the crew, he said, we have tickets, and the flights are on. I said, yes, the flights are on, and they carried out their holidays. I mean, they based on their feedback, they didn't feel anything extraordinary, but maybe just a little longer hours of luggage check and so for security purposes. But apart from that, it's there. So we are committed to overcome this.
Absolutely.
In the best possible way.
In the best way. Ms. Çakar, your final thoughts on the 15th of July, just to leave it with our viewers.
I think the majority of the work is done. I mean, there is some sort of, existence of infiltrated network, actually, which was known since some time. But when there is not much concrete things, you just follow it how it works, because now almost 60,000 people are suspended from their jobs, but it was known since some time that they were doing some work, maybe not fully committed to Turkey's rules and regulations and to Turkish nation actually. And then when this coup attempt came out, then it came to daylight as well in a way. So the necessary precautions are taken, and we believe that during this period of state of emergency, all the cells, the networks will be brought to daylight.
Yeah. Çakar, let me just understand this. You said 60,000 people were suspended, and it was known that they were plotting.
No, it's not a plotting. There are people connected to this work. Plotters are a small group within the military.
Oh.
But they were connected somehow, sharing information.
Right.
For instance, the immediate aid of our Chief of General Staff was actually the key person, and also the military aid, the immediate aid of our president, the colonel. He was also sharing information about the movements of the president. So, Turkey is a 93-year-old republic and democracy. So, we had coup d'etats in the past. We went through that, but in none of them as the parliament was bombed, the presidential palace was bombed, and they tried to kill our president. He was on holidays, so they bombed the hotel where he was staying, but he was his other aides were vigilant enough to usher him far before that.
All right. Well, Çakar, it was really nice having you in studio this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
All right. There you have it, Turkey's ambassador to Namibia, Deniz, Çakar, talking to us about what transpired on the 15th of July and basically measures that were put into place thereafter. We'll return shortly after the break. Stick around.